Conflicting with our ideals, we are now starting to spiral on. In this chapter, conflicting with all of the doubts, that conflicting with everything that we have, you can see signs of hime spiraling. But we must do as we are told and go to our next mission.
今回の任務説明は十五夜と呼ばれる教団の話から始めます。
The mission for this chapter is encountering a religious group called the Order of the Full Moon. They place great importance on the moon and believe that the moon goddess will descend from the heavens to save them. With the plagues and warfare destroying the lands, the group gained quite a lot of followers, but the methods that they used were not approved by the faith of Jingu, and they were considered heretics. It was quite common to see life sacrifices for the sake of the order. Over time, the Shrine Maiden built a temple called Chirakin, but they went silent for the next decade. But recently, there have been reports of laughter coming from the temple, and if anybody tried to cross over to check it out, they would never come back out. Now, being abandoned for decades, the place has become a horror house. So, from the moment that we step into the main area of the map, already we have somebody who is looking at us. Before we head in, we talk to the supporter who was standing outside the door. He tells us that the inside of the temple is much bigger than what it looks on the outside. Have you guys seen the Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer? What's more creepier than a creepy ghost in a creepy mansion or a building? A creepy ass doll in a creepy mansion. Heading further into the temple, we come across the statue of the moon goddess. We get a little bit of information from An that the previous moon goddess was actually human who descended to godhood. The statue was based on her actual looks, which is why it was so detailed. And just when you're about to get some information, you are pulled into a portal. This right here is one of the most critical moments for us because we find a spirit tool right in front of us. But before we can make sense of any of this, we get ambushed by hex dolls. Even though this is a super easy fight, I got hit quite a lot of times, but I managed to get a grip and hold them back. Seeing as we are not able to break free, the spirit tool of other shrine maidens in the past maybe, or the other Homura Himes, speaks directly to us. They gave us that assurance that we are right in what we are feeling and we should never give up and find our own path. Man, No matter what game I've played or seen, judgment cutting your enemies will never get old. And thanks to that, we have now unlocked our ultimate ability, Mirage Daydream Slash. But I'm just gonna call it Judgment Cut because
I am the storm that is approaching.
好奇心は猫をも殺すのよ。ここにあなたたちの居場所はないわ。
well, at least we know who we are looking for. After some point, coming to this place gets really old. Jesus, not that old that we need kamikaze planes. If you remember during the debriefing, we heard laughters coming from the temple. That's because of these three. Meet Akane, the playful one,
わかんない。お姉様が茜にくれたの。
Hinata, the tsundere one,
ひなたもすごいもの欲しい。ひなたが隠してあげる。
and Aoi, the more quieter one.
葵もお姉様の贈り物が欲しい。ちょうだい。
So, just from this, we saw we need that weird looking statue and they kind of broke it. So, now their plan was to just split up with each of the pieces and we have to go chase after them. Man, the chasing gets really old in this. There's just so much chasing around.
ねえ、ひなたを捕まえてみなさい。気をつけてください。罠かもしれません。
The first one that we catch is Hinata. She thought that she can fool us with these falling floors, but unlucky for her, I'm quite smart and I knew exactly where I needed to go. After we corner her into a cat and mouse game, we get the piece of fragment. The next doll is Aoi. She likes to play whack-a-mole. Her attacks are pretty linear and straightforward, so when she's just about to attack, all you have to do is step on the thunder tile and dodge her. This will cause her to get electrocuted, gaining us the second piece. Now the last one on the list is Akane, and this one is also pretty simple. You just have to play hide and seek with her. Just pick the right bell she's under and she will just give you the piece. This game's music and vibe is so well made that you'll have such a great time listening to it. The game also goes an extra step to give each of these dolls their own jingle and theme, even though they didn't have to. When you're playing around with Hinata, this is the theme that she will play for herself. This is Aoi's. And this is Akane's. Now, this could just be me, but I really like that doing this gives all three of them their own little personality. It's unfortunate that we are now thrown into a boss battle with all three of them.
やるしかないよね。
I wish I could make this segment longer, but honestly, they are not really that big of a challenge when you're going up against that. Well, that was a lot, but we finally made it to the last step.
「お静かに」前にお約束したわよね。守らない子は怪物に食べられちゃうのよ。あらあら。
Now then, to close off this, we are now going to go up against the final chapter boss, Shira Queen, the Holy Maiden of the Full Moon Order.
私が導きましょう、おバカさん。終わりよ。はっ、そこ。はあ。天神。空間と共にかからないよう気をつけ。これで終わりよ。攻撃が止まった。
空間中の瘴気が集まってます。動きに注意してください。
私の演目はこれからよ。させない。させない。やっ。この力は皆の祈りから生まれた祝福という名の賜物。祝福に命を捧げ、妖精となりなさい。火球を散らせ、おバカさん。終わりよ。はっ。こうしてあげる。
No, 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 no! Wait! Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
A few moments later.
祝福に命を捧げ、妖精となりなさい。せやっ、受けろ。おばかい。はっ。終わりよ。はっ、せやっ、受けろ。壊してあげる。そこ。みそぎ払い術式、あやかし払い二式、進化生命。呪詛が解かれたその時、私も幸せになれますか？命令に従うだけのお人形さんには永遠にわからないでしょう。哀れなものね。ではまた。
I guess some things never are as holy as they appear.